Good evening, cricket lovers, and it's the second match of the 4 matches lined up today. It's a fantastic Friday. Emirates Blues will be taking on Emirates Reds. It's match number 34 of the ongoing 7 districts presents Emirates D10 2024, powered by Fancourt. Well, we'll have no time to lose. We've got Mudassir Ali on the sidelines for the all-important toss.
We're all set for the toss here. It's Emirates Blues taking on Emirates Red. Men who matters the most, the young Mohammad Hunain Munawwar. Alongside him is the captain of Emirates Red, is Furqan Khalil. And most importantly, we do have the services of our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. Home team is Blues, so Hunain will flip and Furqan will call. Head has been called. You have won the toss. What have you decided and why?
हम लोग बैटिंग करेंगे पहले.
स्टिल इन द रेस फुरखान, क्योंकि कल काफ़ी बड़ा अच्छा मैच आपने जीता. अब अगले 3 काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट गेम्स.
जी, यंग साइड है हमारी और मुझे खुद अच्छा भी लग रहा है यंग साइड के साथ खेलते हुए, बट बहुत चार्म है सब में और स्टिल हमारे पास चांस है कि 3 मैच जीतें और क्वालिफाई कर जाएं.
पहला मैच आपने यहाँ पे देखा, थोड़ा सा टीम स्ट्रगल कर रही, तो पहले बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं आप, कितना टोटल करना चाहेंगे?
100+ पॉसिबल है कि हम करेंगे.
और कोई तब्दीली टीम में?
हमारा एक ही चेंज है, अली इन, सिकंदर आउट.
चलिए, ऑल द बेस्ट, डू वेल.
थैंक यू.
Hunain, happy to bowl first.
Yeah, we are happy to bowl first. Actually, it's a skiddy pitch and there's lots of dewy conditions coming on later, so it'll be easier to bowl first, I think.
And looking at the surface, what kind of total do you think is gettable?
I think around 110, 120 is a good total, but even if you get something above 100, it's a good chase for us then.
Blues playing couple of close games. How is the mood in the camp?
It's a bit shaky, but we're a unit, we're a close unit. We're trying to come back from our setbacks, so that's how we improve. We learn and we come back stronger.
And what about playing 11?
Playing 11, there's one change. Ahan is out, Shakib is in.
Best of luck and do well.
Thank you.
So the news from the sideline is that Furqan Khalil, the captain of Emirates Red, has won the toss and he has opted to bat first.
Winning the toss, opting to bat first is Furqan Khalil, the skipper of Emirates Reds. Abdul Ghaffar, Ali Asgar Shams, Furqan Khalil, Gatin Wadwa, the spinner, has been back into the squad. Hazrat Luqman, Madhav Manoj, he's looked in some good touch as well. Mohammad Shahdad, Syed Haider Shah, Usaid Amin, the batting all-rounder, Zawar Farid and Zohair Iqbal will conclude the playing 11 for Team Emirates Reds. And for Team Emirates Blues, it will be Abdullah Shahan Chaudhary, Ahmad Tariq, the young gun, Alishan Sharfu, the opening batter, Ghulam Murtuza, Hunain Munawwar, Kamran Atta, Mohsin Mohammad, Nasir Faraz, Raja Akifullah, good to see him back into the squad, Shakib Ahmed and Zohaib Mohammad will conclude the playing 11 for the Team Emirates Blues. As the teams are walking out to the middle, we're expecting to have a good contest here. And it's perfect time for me to introduce you to my co-commentator who's going to have his first stint with me today. Welcome, Asghar Khan.
Thank you so much, Rizwan Rahman, for such a warm welcome, and it's been a pleasure looking up to you, alongside you. It's going to be fun. And to have fun in the middle, they promoted Zawar Farid, who's had an average tournament. He's been promoted up the order for Reds alongside Furqan Khalil. Furqan Khalil, who's been consistent with the bat. Unfortunately, the batting in general struggle for the Reds in this competition. And they'll be up against the likes of Akif Raja early on with the new ball. They need to get off to a good start here.
Well, Emirates Reds definitely have a good side. It's just that they could not get going in this tournament. But what they can manage to do is they can create some turbulence in the points table. And talking about Furqan Khalil, he's also one of the top run getters for the team Emirates Reds. He scored 194 with a very decent average of about 24.25. With a best of 41 in a T10 format is quite appreciated. And alongside it will be Zawar Farid. 81 runs for him so far in this tournament. At a strike rate of about 139.66 with a best of 45.
Below par tournament for Zawar. Well, this man has been very impressive. 6 matches, 7 wickets, decent economy, good average, a quality bowler. Here we go. First delivery, cut away on the offside. Doesn't find the gap. He's a strong player, square of the wicket.
Straight to Nasir Faraz. Well, Furqan Khalil, a very promising talent for Team Emirates Reds. He's been one of the sole batters who's contributed towards the run scoring for Team Emirates Reds, and he has a role to play today.
I need to get off to a flyer here. Gives him the charge and finds the gap on the offside. That'll be the first boundary.
A beautiful shot coming in from Furqan Khalil. He knew, he was premeditated from him. Walks down the wicket and comfortably places towards that extra cover region. That's one of his strongest side to get those runs for his team.
Lovely use of the feet there. Getting to the pitch of the ball. That front foot going right next to the ball. Head leading. There's one way of imposing yourself is try to get to the pitch of the ball. Gives him the early charge. What will be the response from Rakif Raja? He cramps him up for room. Oh, a little bit of aggression as well. I like that.
Well, you can expect that from a fast bowler after being hit for a boundary. A beautiful dot delivery. Still, I would say a decent, slow start for Team Emirates Reds. Raja Akifullah using all his experience and just ensuring he's providing those he's provided those 2 dot deliveries in that over so far, especially in the power play.
And that's the field. On the offside, he's got widest third man and fly slip. 3 man on the offside. And also got a square leg. He goes big. Through the leg side. Short boundaries. And he puts him on the roof for 6. Pick the slow delivery.
Beautiful, elegant. All he had to do was just waited for it, didn't try to rush into the delivery on that occasion, and it was wavered down towards drifting onto the pads, and Furqan Khalil has cashed on the opportunity. A beautiful maximum.
The key to that shot was his head position again, watching the ball. Great balance. Treating Akif Raja a bit like an off spinner.
Not too sure about that, but yes, he's definitely picked up good runs in the over now. Well, trying to be a bit animated on that occasion for Khan Khalil, trying to go over that extra cover region yet again, just didn't get the connection right.
That was a slow delivery. Nicely bowled. Even the previous delivery was the off cutter. He picked it and went big through square leg. Again, giving the charge. Good stuff from Akif Raja. This time he just lost his shape, trying to hit the ball too hard. He's looking good here for Khan. Ten without loss. Steaming in. Oh, played away straight and looking for that quick single. He scampers through between the wickets. 11 of the first over. Emirates Reds off to a good start.
Right then, Mohsin has been given the responsibility to bowl the second over in the power play. Good looking shot, bisecting the backward point and the widest short third. They pick couple of runs here quite comfortably. And Zawar Farid has been a mere spectator from the non-strikers and Asghar Khan.
Yeah, he would be wanting to get on strike, get into the action. Mohsin Mohammed, 4 wickets for him. Economy of 9. He's a fine bowler. He would like to make a mark here in this spell.
definitely bowls with a lot of velocity is Mohsin. Beautiful delivery. There was a slight bit of away swing on that occasion, Asghar Khan. Good to see that from the track.
Yeah, new ball. You expect to just do enough early on. Wide of the crease, predominantly in swing ball. That one just wobble towards the end, away from the right-hander and just outside leg stump for Cornwell. He's just losing his shape here. It'll be a lot better if he gets his head in the right position. Watch the ball closely. Good striker of the ball for Khan Khalil. Slow delivery. Played away on the offside, a single.
And finally, Zawar Farid will be on strike facing the tunes of Mohsin, who's looked good so far in this over. 14 for no loss. They need at least 100 runs on board with the kind of batting lineup that they've got. And looking at the floodlights taking its full shape here at the Sharjah International Stadium.
A beautiful, pleasant evening. The temperatures have just cooled down a little. We're into the winter. Perfect time for vacations and perfect time to... We're waiting for an off day to go outside, have some fun.
That will be after final.
Nicely bowled. Tentative footwork there from Zawar. Good running though. Oh, that would have been touch and go. What you reckon, Rizwan?
I reckon he was, that was close. He was not in the frame for sure. A bit of yes and no. Zawar Farid was late to respond to the call, I would say. Yeah, let's have a look at that. Yeah, that would have been very, very close.
All is well, which ends well. Furqan Khalil will be thinking. He's got away with that one. Good piece of bowling there from Mohsin. He's keeping it tight. Zawar is just a little tentative. Lack of runs, lack of form. Oh, he almost chipped it to covers. That fielder was on the edge of the circle. So far, so good from Mohsin.
Well, this is an extraordinary stuff from Mohsin, especially when the skipper has given you the responsibility to come and bowl in the power play with that new ball with a shine on it. You're living up to the expectations of the team. You're not giving away those boundaries. This is clinical. All he has to do now is make sure he ends the over on a good note.
Oh, that's a great point. He's done brilliantly. It's about finishing here. Well, talking about the shine, these fast bowlers, they would love a little bit of grass on the top of the surface. Use of the feet and goes straight down the ground, 4 runs.
Well, unfortunately, he could not save that boundary. You cannot take anything away from that man, Furqan Khalil. Beautiful shot, straight down the ground, just like an arrow. And away she goes for a boundary.
Really terrific footwork. Getting to the pitch of the ball. You look at from all angles. That is outstanding. Piece of coverage as well. Oh, he's loved it. 2 overs gone, 21 for naught. Al-Shakib, very, very good cricketer. Very handy all-rounder. 2 wickets, 5 matches. Economy slightly on the higher side, but that is expected in this form of the game. Can handle the bat as well.
Beautiful delivery. Yet again, after beating the stumps, you can see that swing in the air, Asghar Khan.
It's just happening quite a bit here in the first 2 overs, especially once it goes past the batter and at the last second it just wobbles. It's a nightmare for the wicket keeper as well. Seems like we are playing not in Asia, certainly.
A tough one, absolutely. And as you rightly mentioned, seamers would love to have some grass on the wicket. There are some patches where you have that grass and you can If you hit the right areas, you will certainly enjoy your outing. Well, that's a full toss. We'll have to wait for the umpire's call. I hope he is okay. It's hit his thumb, I reckon.
Oh, that is nasty. Absolutely. Oh, I hope he's okay. He looks in considerable pain. That was a full toss. It's a no ball given, all right, but Zawar Farid, the poor chap, struggling for runs. Now he gets a blow on his hand.
That's a big blow. Look at that. Ooh, oh my goodness gracious me. Different angle. Ah! Well, he would definitely be in pain.
Geez, that hit him flash hard somewhere around the thumb as well. And he's getting some medical attention as well. And few jokes along the way from his partner. They always see this funny side of things. I don't know why.
Where it will be that man towards the evening when he's about to hit the bed can feel that pain. It's not going to be easy for sure.
What you recommend? What sort of treatment should he have?
Magic spray?
Some icing as well on top of that. Well, those can be really nasty, to be honest. But now, one thing will rejoice his mind is he's had a free hit now.
That's the best way to respond.
Oh, beautiful atmosphere, lovely evening, and nice breeze blowing and few birds enjoying themselves, going towards their home late in the evening. The job is done. Hard work throughout the day, finding food, and it's time to rest.
Not too sure about that. Well, this is a no ball on offer. Free hit for Zawar Farid. That is within the tram line. It is a dot delivery. He'll be disappointed with that, Zawar Farid.
He is definitely not happy. He's got a wry smile on his face. He thought it was wide enough. Cleverly ball. Back of the hand, slow ball. 22 for none. Shakib is mixing things up here.
Well, has knocked him over. We've seen Zawar Farid clearly struggling throughout the tournament and yet again trying to play towards the onside. And Shakib gets his man.
Bowling straight there. Just that short of a length. Stuff. Hard length. Playing across the line. I'm afraid that's not a great idea on this pitch. Skidding on. That's the end of Zawar. Poor runner form continues for him. He's gone for 3. Reds 22 for 1.
Thank you, veteran. Yeah, man, you've got to show on runs here. You've got to get some runs today. Might get top for the next game here, boy. Gonna get a good start here, boy. He's staying a bit low here. He's not gonna fix those bad shots.
22 for 1. In comes Syed Haider. 45 runs at average of 9. Not a great campaign he's had up till this point. He wants to turn things around. He's a fine player.
Well, the stats would not define the caliber that he possesses, Syed Haider Shah. Beautiful delivery. Well, that is certainly a huge appeal coming in from the players of Emirates Blues. Empire unmoved.
It will be very interesting replay. Could be the height, could be the factor there. Just caught on the crease there slightly. His first delivery, playing from the crease, that one nipped back. The impact was in line, only the height could have saved him there, and that's what umpire thought as well. Although this pitch is not offering a great amount of bounce.
Yeah, certainly on that occasion, Haider Washia would consider himself lucky as it was just above that stumps area. He survives.
Surviving a close shave there. Spot on, Shakib, with his line and his length. Attacking the stumps to the new batter is always a great idea. Make him play early on in the piece.
Beautiful delivery yet again. It's racing towards the boundary. Nasir Faraz will give it a chase but just could not hold on to it. Bisecting the backward point and the short third, this has raced towards the boundary.
Going for that Yorker offside off stump, and Wasi has just managed to steer one down right in the gap there. Nasser gives chase, but the ball wins.
A desperate dive, just could not hold on to it. Furkan Khalil informing Haider Vasisha the next one is going to be a change in pace, a slow one. Let's wait and watch what we've got.
It was a seam-up delivery. Haider will be saying, thankfully I didn't premeditate to Furkan Khalil's idea. 27 for 1 after 3.
Gap, gap. Helmet, helmet. Ball, ball, ball. मेरा left वाला glove लाना. सिकंदर. सिकंदर. ब्लू कलर का लेफ्ट वाला होगा. नॉर्मल बॉल करा, विकेट स्लो है, नहीं लगी जितना. You bowling? Yeah. Right move. Right move. Guys, faster, please. Quick. Let's see, faster, guys, faster. It's D10, guys. What to borrowing?
27 for 1 after 3 overs. Haider on 5, Furkan 18 of 10. Hunan Munawwar, 1 wicket to his name. Decent economy.
This will be a testing time for the youngie, Hunain Munawwar. Beautiful start for him. What a good delivery that is. Right on the money. He's got a deep mid-wicket, deep square leg, a wideish long on and long off, and a sweeper cover outside the 30-yard circle. Cut away, and it has bisected both the fielders yet again. Ghulam does not hold on to it. Another boundary for Haider Vasisha.
Finally, he is able to pounce on anything fraction short. Firstly, picks the length with great skill. Secondly, knows where the gaps are. That's a top shot. And Ghulam, bit too sluggish. Needed to pull in the die, the big man.
Well, that should have been stopped. You're absolutely right. Shot off the back foot. Just be a single. Furkan Khalil, 18 of 10 for him. Similar feel for Furkan Khalil. There is not any changes that you get to see now. Let's have a look. Yeah. 3 deliveries, just 5 runs given so far. Walks down the wicket. Beautiful delivery. And equally well negotiated by Furkan Khalil for a single.
Well, Hunan Munawwar, for the first time, he's leading the side. So there's extra bit of pressure and extra bit of responsibility. Sometimes what happens with the young cricketers, it really inspires them to do wonders. And he's done well despite that boundary. He's bowling at a nice pace here. Gives room. Goes for that slog sweep. Is in the air. Long on coming around. Doesn't get to it. That is all the way. That is caught outside the boundary, but not on the playing arena.
Well. Haider Vasisha. This was in the slot. And Ayan Afzal Khan outside the boundary has caught his hands on to them. Alishan Sharfu was a mere spectator.
Nice opportunity for Ayan Afzal. Arrested, but he's doing some fielding drills. That is a brilliant shot there from Syed Haider. Trying to force something through the offside. Akif with a direct hit. It's an underarm throw. Hits the bullseye, but I think he's in. He's in.
I think he's made his ground. We'll have to. It's been referred upstairs.
Oh, they have gone upstairs. So I'm in bit of trouble here, I reckon. Made that call too early. What do you think, Rizwan?
I think he's made it. He's made it quite comfortably, I reckon. But we'll have a look at that. Oh, this could be touch and go. The
So you're not backing me up on that.
well, this angle, the next angle, slow, steady. Well, I think it's gone. I think it's gone.
Oh, gone by maybe half an inch. It was that close.
Remember, the line belongs to the umpire, and just that millimeter away from that line. There you go.
There is a little bit of doubt whether those bails were up in a flash, but that bat looks on the line, and that line belongs to the umpire. Sometimes we get really excited too early, just like on that occasion. We called it not out.
I think they are checking various angles just to make sure they have a conclusive evidence. Let's have a look at. I think this angle may not be that helpful. We'll have to wait and watch.
Well. It has to be conclusive enough for the third umpire to make that call. It's touch and go. Well. They're going through frame by frame. Don't want to be a third umpire on that one, Rizwan.
It's Mr. Akbar Ali. Well, that's the call from the umpire. Yeah, it is out. He was behind that line, Asghar Khan, I reckon. And that's the right decision made by the third umpire.
Those direct hits, they make all the difference. From the naked eye, we thought he has made it, but Akif Raja was quick to pounce. Disappointment here for Haider. He is gone here as Reds. They lose another wicket. He's gone for 16 of 8, and they have lost another wicket. Madhav Manoj, 96 runs at 16. Decent strike rate, 154 in this form of the game is acceptable when you're batting in the middle order.
Well, he can definitely provide that foundation for the team. He's a very good player. Opportunity, it's been put down. Can you believe that? Kamran Atta on that occasion just could not hold on to it.
It was low towards his right, driving the first delivery. This pitch is just dying. Not a great amount of pace and bounce. I just need to maybe come a yard up. Outside edge. Oh, barely carried to the keeper. It was a tough one, but you got to take those. I think he was wrong-footed. He was going the other way.
Absolutely. But this young player, Shakib, has provided those breaks. So this is hit straight down the ground. One bounce into the fielder's hand will just be a single.
Well, they need to just break free here. Couple of big overs. Furqan is still there. It's been that sort of tournament right throughout. He's been the lone warrior, fighting hard. Not enough performances from the other end.
Furqan Khalil standing tall at the center. Beautiful delivery from Shakib. Equally well played by Furqan Khalil. and it will find. No, Alishan Sharfu has done well to stop that.
Yeah, he's done really well. Excellent athlete. Big man, but he's quite sharp in the field.
Can roll his arm as well if required for the team Emirates Blues. Alishan Sharfu, known for his destructive batting. Let's have a look at that replay one more time. Reminds me of Brendan McCullum. What a good effort that is from Alishan Sharfu.
Well, that's brilliant. Well, Brendan McCallum, what an athlete he was. Slow delivery, cut away on the offside.
Well, you've got to be absolutely spot on when the bowler is in his stride. Watch out for his release point. That's exactly where you would actually be able to evaluate whether he's coming with the quicker one or the subtle change in the pace or the cutter.
Yeah, picking length is so important. And you're picking their brains with great amount of precision here.
That's the influence when I have Asghar Khan in the comm box with me. Always giving us the insights behind the scenes.
Slogged away on the onside. Yes, one more delivery to go before I give you more insights.
You're on a mission today, Asghar Khan. Just one delivery left. I think they've done well so far, Team Emirates Reds. One good over with the likes of Abdul Ghaffar and the kind of batting depth they have. They can look for that triple figure mark from here on.
Yeah, Ghaffar, he's got to fire here with the bat. He's a really dangerous player. Few lusty blows from him could take them close to that 100 mark, but for now it's going to be Furqan Khalid, 22 of 13. 44 for 2, last ball coming up.
Full toss on offer, straight to Nasir Faraz, is it? And it's a very rare sight from Nasir Faraz, usually one of the best fielders in Emirates Blues.
Well, one of the best fielders, but he's having a torrid time in this tournament. His fielding has just slipped away. Look at that. It's just a straight forward fielding effort, and he's made an absolute meal of it. 5 overs gone, 48 for 2.
Change right up over.
48 for the loss of 2. The end of over number 5. Winning the toss and opting to bat first. Furqan Khalil is still out there in the middle, and in comes a new bowler, Abdul Shayan. Hit firmly straight towards the bowler. This is the right time to introduce my co-commentator. Joining me for this set of 5 is Owais Ali. Welcome, Owais. In pain is Abdullah straight away.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mudassir. Yeah, so far I think they'll be mighty pleased with the effort. Abdullah Shayan picking up 3 wickets in 10 matches. Yeah, but good to see that economy is under 10 runs per over, which is pretty much acceptable in a T10 format.
Absolutely, that too, keeping in mind he's a leg break bowler. And straight away the physio coming in. It's a chilly evening and it's not easy. As a fielder, also as a bowler, it was firmly struck towards him. Madhav won a couple of runs for Khan on 26, and this is the beauty of shorter format. We are into the 9th day. Emirates Reds, they were looking out of this tournament, but with that win against Ajman, they have a very good chance. All they need to do is win all their games and wait for the other results to go in their favor.
Yeah, absolutely, Mudassir. I think it's still not done and dusted for them. They should have that belief that they can bounce from here onwards, because they still have a few games pending. Beautifully tossed up delivery, that wrong on, and somehow they have taken that single. So a lot is going to be dependent for this man Abdullah.
They just need to attack here. Get runs on board, give your bowler something to defend in the second innings. Now this is the over. They need to take on Abdullah. A good connection. Big heave towards that corner. And he is doing a pretty good job for Khan Khalil.
Oh, that's a monstrous hit from Furkan. And also with that shot, Emirates Reds have reached the 50 mark now, 55. And we're still into the sixth over. We might just see a big score here. But then again, it is all going to be dependent, Mudassir, on this man, Furkan. I think he should be the one who should be staying right till the end. Because you don't want two new batters at the same time in the middle.
So taking on the young leggy. They need to capitalize on this over the batting side. Oh, excellent comeback. Ball just keeping a bit low, slight fumble, and they are going for that second. No. A good recovery by the fielder. And good to see the wicket-keeper batters, they're dominating with the bat. This tournament, the likes of Rithi Arvind, Safir Tariq, now Furkan Khalil, these three are among the runs and they are among the top 5 batters in this tournament.
Tossed up delivery once again, hit down the ground, hard, high and handsome. Another maximum. So Abdullah started off pretty well with those couple of deliveries, but then Furkan hitting a 6 and now Madhav joins the party.
He's a special talent. Look at that, in command, in control. Just shuffling towards that fifth stump and go straight over the bowler, not trying to go towards that corner. An excellent batting from young lad.
Goes big once again towards mid-wicket. Chance! And he's taken it. At the third attempt, somehow he's kept his balance in the end intact and has taken a good catch in the end.
So good comeback by Abdullah. At the same time, good to see Madhav Manoj not afraid to play those big shots, though he has lost his wicket. A positive approach from Madhav Manoj led to his fall. A fumble, but recovers in time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And at last, he managed to hold on to it. So another wicket going down. The young lad managing 9 is 62 for the loss of 3 at the end of over number 6.
Well, we have seen the biggest over so far in the last over where we saw 14 runs coming in and not the best of couple of deliveries. I think he was getting predictable, Mudassir, bowling those wrong runs and well read in the end by both the batters. Full toss, it's been drilled away towards the cover region and you can see now the setup, Mudassir. They've got a deep point, deep cover. So you won't really see Mohsin try to target towards the leg side or the middle stump. He'll just keep it simple and keep firing on towards the offside channel.
Oh, absolutely. But a left and right hand combination, that might be a problem for the bowler because in comes Abdul Ghaffar. The stage is set for this hard hitter. Short of runs, just 44 runs, best of 20. He needs to get those runs for his team.
Absolutely, Mudassir. I think they've missed a trick or two in this tournament. They've been sending him way too late. So good to see this man has been getting a promotion in this game. And hopefully will get a few runs under the belt for his side. Beautifully done. Excellent delivery. And nothing much Abdul Ghaffar could have done there.
The way he holds the bat, it reminds me of a great Ejaz Ahmed. He used to be right-hand batter. An excellent all-rounder to have in your side, Abdul Ghaffar. But all eyes will be on this man, Mohsin Khan, wicketless. But he has that knack of picking up the wickets in his second overthrow. This tournament we have witnessed, he's known for breaking the partnerships.
Yeah, he's got a very unusual way to hold the bat. Nicely done. Beautiful delivery. This is excellent stuff so far from Mohsin.
Beautifully bowled, keeping in mind the shorter boundary on the leg side for Furkan. Now, as a batter, you need to exploit those big gaps toward that offside. He's bowling on the fourth and fifth stump. You can see always there are big gaps towards that offside region.
Yeah, and also maybe he can just opt to play that ramp shot, considering the fine leg is in the circle, and he's also bowling too full. Oh, that is a horrid delivery, and straight away Furkan has signaled that as a no ball himself. Yeah, Gabby Botha has made the right call. That was way above the waistline.
A poor delivery, just losing the shape there and thick outside edge and no chance for Kamanatha, wrong-footed and runs what matters for Reds. At top of that, it's a no ball. So 5 runs will be added to the total.
Yeah, welcome 5 runs for Team Emirates Reds. Furkan is on the verge of getting a 50 to his name. And all of a sudden now Emirates Reds, they are finding form in the latter part of this tournament. That's up in the air. It's going to be safe. Yes, it is. And I think they will think of a second. No, it's going to be just a single.
So all he could manage is just a single on the free hit delivery, but they will take those runs. The key will be these two. If they can play out the remaining overs, the Blues will be in danger. Change of pace. It was a free hit delivery going after the bowler, but not a proper connection. I think they need to get another 30, 35 more runs. Anything above 100 is a good target.
That's up in the air. This one has been muscled down the ground for a maximum. It just took one delivery for Abdul Ghaffar to unleash himself.
Brutal. Abdul Ghaffar taking on Mohsin. So back-to-back good overs coming in for Reds here. It was in the slot and goes straight over the bowler. What a hit. A massive maximum for Reds.
Yeah, this is now a problem for Mohsin. You can see he's just trying to bowl those Yorkers, and we saw a full toss offered. We saw a free hit, and now it's turned out to be a half volley. So maybe he can just try to bowl that short, slower bouncer as well, which we haven't seen. Slower. This is in the air. It's miscued. And takes an easy catch. It's Ghulam Murtaza. He's not going to drop that. He's got safe pair of hands.
They have got the runs in the last couple of overs, but the problem has been losing the wicket at the wrong time. The previous over it was Madhav Manoj. Now Ghaffar got those runs, 15 runs, in fact 14 before this delivery. Change of pace yet again, working in favour of bowling side. Losing the shape was Abdul Ghaffar. A short stay at the crease for Ghaffar, managing 7 in 3 deliveries with the help of a maximum. 7 overs done and dusted. 76. They have lost their 4th wicket.
A timely wicket coming in for Team Emirates Blues. Oh, inside edge, and lucky that could have easily gone back onto the stumps. Well, what do you make of this move, Mudassir, to be opting to bring Ali Shan Sharfu in the 8th over?
I think just keeping in mind, he's known for bowling those cutters and just a wicket so far, an economy on higher side. So this might encourage Furkan Khalil to go after him. But he's trying out too many things. He could play over that cover region. This is much better delivery and slight fumble. A single has been taken. Now you need to be very smart as a batter.
I think Emirates Blues are not going to really mind that single taken from Furkan, because they'll want to see the back of this man and would opt to bowl to Mohammad Shahzad. 10 matches for him and a total of 127. Needs to improve that average and also that strike rate. Beautifully bowled, worked away towards short mid. And will be only a single. I think he's done the right thing here, Shadad. Because you don't want to be trying to hit the first ball when you walk in. And we've seen more often than not, Mudassir, that the batters, they come in the latter part of the game, try to hit the shot, get out. So you're putting pressure on yourself and also on your team.
It clearly shows the maturity, the batting of Shadad. Change of pace, no proper connection, so just they are dealing in singles. They need couple of maximums here. Still 40 legal deliveries to go here always. Somehow if they can manage at least 3-4 maximum and couple of fours, they can go beyond that 110.
Yeah, but the condition should be that Farhan has to be right there in the end. Worked away straight away. There's a call of 2. It's into that vacant area and they've opted to take a single, and I think the reason being is they want Furkan to be on strike. So smart bowling by Rishan Sharfu. And at this stage, Furkan needs to just wait for the delivery. It's coming really slow, so try to play as late as you can.
Oh, rightly said. Back of length, he can wait and go over that fine leg region. It again, nicely bowled. Bumper coming in from Ali Shan. So tight over, just 5 runs, but the good news is they did not lose any more wicket in this overs. Going into the last 2 overs is the Reds, 81. They have lost 4 wickets.
Well, that's Gavi Botha on your screen, signaling the floating power play, the mandatory floating power play has been now taken in the penultimate over, and that's the field set up. Let's have a look at the 2 fielders. They've got a deep point in place alongside a deep cover. So that leg side is completely vacant. Akif, the margin of error becomes very minimal. Oh, beautifully done. This is very smart batting. You can see he always wanted to play towards that mid-wicket long on region.
This is much better from Furkan Khalil. He's going across the off stump and using those wrists. A mini helicopter coming from Furkan Khalil and no protection in the deep. A clever piece of batting from Furkan Khalil. Now, he enjoyed that.
He really loved that shot, enjoyed it. Nicely done. Yeah, Furkan can see that loud shout. Yeah, I can see he's just missed out on that. It was too wide and a lot of width off it as well, Mudassir.
You need to be very clever because he'll be bowling on that 4th and 5th stump. So instead of making room, just stand firm onto that middle stump and you can connect it over that point and deep extra cover region.
That struck hard, belted down the ground, 1 bounce into the fence, and what a way to raise his 50. It has been a valuable knock, and Furkan has put his team into a very good position.
He's in a red hot form with the bat for his team. What a tournament he's having. Dictating the terms. This is much better looking shot. Not trying to force. Waited and dispatch over mid-off. Another brilliant half century in this tournament for Furkan.
Yeah, perfect blend of grace and power. 50 runs in just 27 with 6 boundaries. And 2 maximums drilled down the ground, but there's protection in the deep. And Shadad doing the right thing. You don't want Furkan to be getting out at this stage because there's still 1 more over to go.
However, somehow I feel this will be a good battle because Shadad, he loves to take the fast bowlers toward that leg side. Doesn't matter whether it's a shorter boundary or a longer boundary because he's a risky player. And just wait, anything fuller, he will go down on 1 knee.
Nicely ball, punched away. This is a glorious looking stroke. Elegance pouring from the bat of Shadad, getting 4 vital runs for his side.
The way they are getting those runs, they are forcing Akifullah Raja to make those adjustments in the field for Shadad. There was no protection in the deep. A cracking shot goes through the offside. Brilliant timing and placement. Runs are coming thick and fast.
Yeah, they're toying with the bowlers at the moment. In the start of the over, we saw a deep point and a deep cover, but now they've changed the field. They've got a deep mid wicket and a long on, and that's because of the shorter part of the ground. Last delivery. Close, loud appeal, but the impact was clearly outside the off stump. Nonetheless, it's turned out to be a great over for Team Emirates Reds. It's 9 gone, 95 for 4. Yeah, good news for Team Emirates Reds that man Furkan is still there in the middle. Zawar, Heather, Madhav couldn't really get going alongside Ghaffar. Good to see him. He was promoted. He hit a nice, lusty, big hit. But then, now this is going to be important, crucial last over. They're trying to sweep that. And it's a good thing for Team Emirates Reds that Furkan will be taking strike.
As a batter, he needs to make sure to at least face next 3-4 deliveries in this over, get a couple of maximums, and the young boys of Dubai team, they have one more game lineup tonight. They know they are on the screen. Nicely bowled. He's not giving any pace to the batters.
Yeah, you could see in the stand, Ritya Arvind was there with the hairstyle of Kyle Mayers. Yeah, it really suits him though. Elegant cricketer. So good start so far, just a couple of runs offered. Shadab will now have the privilege to swing hard. Beautifully done. This is wonderful stuff in the middle. And Ali Shan Sharfu, he was introduced into that 8th over and look at what he's done. This is brilliant stuff. In a span of 9 balls, he's given only 7 runs for Dasir.
As a batter, you need to just shuffle. You need to disturb the line and length of Alishan Sharfu with that pace, standing deep in the crease. You cannot go after the bowler. Another slower, cunning delivery coming in from Alishan Sharfu. What a spell he's bowling. Inching closer to that 3-digit mark, Reds.
Well, I would have liked Furkan Khalil to be taking the strike and play all the deliveries himself. Farm the strike. Even if there's a single, forget it. Just try to play the whole over. That's been hit hard down the ground. Oh, it's a good effort in the end, but could not stop that going for a boundary. And also with that shot, Emirates Reds have raced the 100 mark.
Some relief. The first boundary against Alishan Sharfu. Much better shot. Trying to go straight over the bowler. And one bounce and a valiant effort coming from the fielder. Another in the slot. Wild swing, thick outside edge. Goes over the short third man. Back-to-back boundaries to end the first innings. Furkan moves to 60 and Reds moves to 106.
Well, Alishan, he was bowling so well until those last couple of deliveries. Way too full, width offered, and there's no protection in that area, so not the best of deliveries to close out the last over. And talking about Emirates Reds, yeah, I think they'll be mighty pleased with the effort because by no means it's a wicket, Mudassir, where you can go on to score 130, 140. It's a slow wicket. And Emirates Reds have posted 106. Emirates Blues can see a few worried faces because they know there is a lot at stake. Can't really afford to be losing any matches.
Early in the day, we have seen Sharjah also managing 106, batting first. A good recovery after losing a couple of quick wickets thanks to Furkan Khalil. Standing tall at the top of the order, 60 unbeaten runs in just 31. 16 from Haider and Shadad remained unbeaten on 8. Just 3 extras conceded by the bowling unit. All they could manage is 106 for the loss of 4 in their allotted 10 overs. Now it's up to the bowlers of Reds. The second innings, they need to bowl at the right channel. And talking about the bowling unit of Blues, the likes of Raja Akifullah, wicketless, gone for plenty of runs. And Mohsin Mohammad also leagued runs, but he has got a wicket. So was Shakib Ahmed. Hunain Munawar just an over, 12 runs. And Abdul Shan, he bowled quite well, though he has gone for 14. He has got the wicket of Madhav Manoj. And Alishan Sharfu, very economical, 2 overs, 16. So a pretty good job done by the bowling unit of Blues.
An exciting package of highlights, and which Reds started off really well. Furkan announced his arrival pretty early. And look at those shots, full of arrogance and a lot of grace, perfect blend of grace and power at the same time. Yeah, but the problem was they did lose wickets, and this was the moment. Big mix-up in the middle, and look at that direct hit, bullseye. It's a good little partnership building up, but the problem was at the same time they kept on losing wickets at the other end. Yeah, look at that. Excellent delivery. Abdul Ghaffar came in with an intention, hit that really hard, but then found the fielder miscuing and throwing away his wicket. But then that man, Furkan, he had different plans. Look at that shot. And raising his 50 in style and putting his team into a commanding position. That was the last boundary, finishing off the innings with a glory hit. Right then, we'll just dive into a short break, and once we are back, Emirates Blues will require 107 runs in the allotted 10 overs with a required rate of 10.7. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium, where we are all set for the run chase. But let's have a look at the batting card of Emirates Red, winning the toss at batting first, 60 not out of 31 for Furqan Khalil at the top of the order. He was the lone warrior. The second highest score was 16 from Haider, who got run out of just 8 deliveries. Nothing much to talk about. Zawar fell early for 3, 9 for Madhav, and Ghaffar made 7. As far as the bowling is concerned from Emirates Blues, Akif Raja was touch expensive, none for 24. So is Mohsin picked up wicket, but he went for 24 as well. 1 wicket from Shakib. He was the pick of the bowlers, 1 for 15, 1 for 14 for Abdullah Shayan Chaudhary. 106 for 4. It's a decent score. It's a fighting score on a pitch which is just slowing down a little as the players make their way out to the center. It's delicately poised, I would say, at this point in time. 10.7 runs per over. 2 very explosive players at the top of the order, Alishan Sharfu and Zoeb Khan, alongside me to discuss an in-depth analysis from Rizwan Rahman. Welcome back.
Thank you very much, Asghar Khan. Winning the toss, opting to bat first, I reckon they've put up a very good total on board. 106 runs, 106 has been posted by Team Emirates Reds, thanks to that man on your screen who's doing the glove work for the Team Emirates Reds, is Furqan Khalil. And to open the innings for Team Emirates Blues, it will be Alishan Sharfu and Zoeb Khan, left-hand, right-hand combination.
2 dangerous players. Zoeb looked good yesterday. 195 at an average of 32 and a half. Very healthy strike rate, 178.68. Zohair Iqbal, 6 matches, only 2 wickets. Decent economy. He's a fine bowler who will look to strike early.
Right then, Zohair Iqbal will start the proceedings from the Sharjah Cricket Academy, and umpire calls it play. Ball number 1, Alishan Sharfu against Zohair Iqbal. Good delivery first up, right on the money. Let's have a look at what field Zohair Iqbal has chosen for Alishan Sharfu. He's got a deep mid-wicket outside the 30-yard circle and a wide-ish deep point. So yeah, perfect field for Alishan Sharfu. Likes to play square on the wicket on the onside as well as the offside. Change in field now. They have a sweeper cover in place for Alishan Sharfu.
That's his strength. He likes to go through the offside. He's knocked him over. That is success straight away for Zohair Iqbal. Terrific stuff. You miss, I hit a ball of full length, and Alishan Sharfu has played across the line here. He's gone for a duck.
What a peach of a delivery coming in from Zohair Iqbal. Bowling with pace, trying to play across the line, and he dismantles the furniture. And he's certainly enjoyed that, Asghar Khan.
Absolutely. That is a huge wicket. Alishan Sharfu departs for a duck of just 2 deliveries. It's 0 for 1. Emirates Blues. In comes Ahmed Tariq, who was knocked over first ball by Sam Khan last night. He was part of that hat-trick took by Sam Khan last night. His furniture was castle first ball, so he'll be touch nervous facing his first delivery up to Zohair Iqbal.
Beautiful delivery yet again, right on the money. He gets his willow right in time. Ahmed Tariq, usually the openers for the team Emirates Blues, after completing his national duties. Alishan Sharfu has been given that opening. Let's have a look at that delivery. Right on the money. And what a sight that is for a fast bowler.
Especially as a batsman, you don't want to hear that sound with the ball crashing into the stumps. You don't want to be looking back at the carnage.
Absolutely. You'll be gutted. You will be disappointed. You do all that practice just at that, wait for that occasion, and you get castled desperately. You'll be really disappointed with that.
He's gone straight. That's a brilliant blow. That reminded me of Matthew Hayden going straight down the ground for 4. Big, tall lefty.
Well, it doesn't matter for Zohaib Khan whether you picked up the wicket of the second delivery, anything in the slot, irrespective of the scoreboard, he gets going. And a beautiful boundary, and the first one for the team Emirates Blues.
What a shot. That's his strength. Going downtown. Can Zohair Iqbal produce that money ball which just look to bring it back from off stump and get the length right and look to go right through the gate?
I'll have to wait and watch. He would certainly be looking to do something special. He's provided that breakthrough first up against Ali Shan Sharfu. But I tell you what, Asghar Khan, these two batters have always been the run contributors towards the team Emirates Blues.
Yeah, they're absolutely fantastic players. No doubt about it. That ball has just disappeared somewhere behind the side screen. Wasi is wondering where that did just gone there. They're asking maybe the new ball. Oh, I think Shadad is gone there. Oh, they're looking under that cloth lying on the surface to cover the side screen. Well, maybe later on we can have a crack. Oh, he's found it. He's the local boy, the ground man. He's found it.
Yeah, he'll be delighted to get that back. He was on the screen all the while trying to find it.
I was thinking if they don't find it, maybe later on with the assistance of some technology, if we can find it, we can throw it to Mudassir Ali as our medium pacer in the nets.
Right then, a decent start for Team Emirates Blues despite losing that wicket of Alishan Sharfu. Zohaib is looking promising. Opportunity will fall short of Haider Wasisha. Definitely was not close. And Zohaib on that occasion just not getting the connection right, Asghar.
Yeah, very courageous of him. He took on the long on fielder. He was looking to hit it over his head. That was his intentions. And Sayyid Haider, well, he's a gun fielder. Did not quite commit to it. Can't call it a chance, but Emirates Red, they need something special. Ahmed Tariq. Oh, whipped him. Square leg. Pass him for 4. Not the quickest fielder there. And anyway, that has gone into the gap for a boundary.
Well, that's a beautiful shot from Ahmed Tariq. It was onto the pads and he's nailed it to perfection. A boundary to close out the over. Let's have a look at that replay. Yeah, comfortably placed towards the onside. And makes it look so easy, Ahmed Tariq. First over done and dusted, 10 for 1.
Sir, middle. Slightly forward. Yeah, center.
ग्लैन नीचे हो ठीक है ज़हीर भाई
Right arm around.
Bit of a gamble coming in from Furqan Khalil of Team Emirates Reds. Usse Amin has been handed over to bowl in the power play. Is this going to be a wise move? Time will tell us.
quick change
I think it's 50-50, but you need to, at time, you take a little bit of gamble, especially with the left-hand Noreno, who is a fine player of spin. But can he entice him to hit slightly across the line? He's got protection on the leg side, which is a shorter part of the ground, with the mid-wicket and long on right back on the fence. Round the wicket, foolish delivery as he plays that one to that fielder in the deep, just for a single.
Courageous of Usaid Amin, just ensuring his ball that fuller length right on the money. They would want to go big in this over, given that this is the power play.
But he's got to make sure that they got two men back on the fence on the leg side. It's a huge boundary. 85-meter hit. Oh, he looks to go through the offside, gets a little inside edge.
Slightly back of length on that occasion, Asghar Khan. The previous one was right on the money. Just ensuring he's keeping tight lines. That's the beauty of this bowler, Usaid Amin.
Oh, this time cramped him up a little bit of room, going down the leg side. Just asking a polite inquiry, and the umpire's unmoved.
Certainly not interested to send upstairs. I reckon he's comfortably made his ground. But what an over so far from Usaid Amin. Asghar Khan is quite impressed us in the com box. Courageous of him just to restricting those runs in the power play so far.
It's 12 for 1. Ahmed Tariq likes to play that big slog sweep. It's a massive boundary to clear. And Usaid Amin will be trying to entice him to hit through the onside with the field back. He goes through the offside. This is a very, very good shot. Couple of bounces into the fence before.
Well, he will take it. Ahmed Tariq. It was in the slot, hit the bottom toe end of the bat, and still manages to find a boundary.
Excellent cricketing stroke. Not easy to open up the offside. He's got his left shoulder in right position. Just pulled out at the last second. Wasn't quite ready. Not an easy shot there. This young man can play all around the ground. This time he pulls and he gets it away from the fielder. No, yes. At the end, he got a hand to it. That is half a chance.
Well, I think that was a chance. That should have been taken. Half tracker towards the longer side of the boundary. He had to hit with some force. Well, yeah, you should have taken that, Asghar. At that level, that is a regulation catch.
Oh, that is a certainly opportunity missed here. He goes through the offside. This is sublime timing and placement here from Ahmed Tariq. Drop catch of the previous delivery. Next delivery boundary.
Well, 3 consecutive boundaries for team Emirates Blues. Comfortably carved towards the extra cover region for a boundary. $25 for 1 after 2.
Hazrat Luqman gets a first crack here with the ball. Very experienced bowler. He's been a wonderful servant of the game. Played for the UAE national side as well. Good tournament for him. 9 matches, 11 wickets. He's been touch unlucky, few catches going down of his bowling, but he's done well here.
Good delivery to start off. Whipped off the pads. Will look for 2, but it'll just be a single. Yeah, talking about Hazrat Luqman, another prospective bowler for Team Emirates Reds. He's been unlucky, as you rightly mentioned. A couple of, I reckon, 3 to 4 wickets that have been put down when he created those opportunities for the team. And it would be exasperating for the bowlers when the catches are dropped.
Especially in this form of the game on flat wickets, and batters are always prepared to whack you. You create a chance and sometimes can be frustrating, but that's the way the game is. Slow delivery. Worked away. Pushing for the second, not there. Good work at long on.
Ahmed Tariq quite quick between the wickets. Young legs. Zohaib slightly slow. Could have been a couple if they would have run the first one hard. But Zohaib likes to opt for the destructive mode, known as a hard hitter for his team.
Goes short, entices him to play that pull shot, and it goes in between those two fielders in the deep. Big boundaries. Clever bowling there from Lukman.
Beautiful bowling. Using the surface to perfection is Hazrat Luqman. He knows the boundary on the onside for Zohaib Khan is quite bigger, and he just ensured he didn't bowl with much pace. Slow bouncer, and just a couple of runs there.
29 for 1. He tested him with another short ball. Just falls short in front of that fielder at square leg. These are good tactics, Rizwan Rahman.
But this is what happens when you have the top-notch bowler of the team. It is a very good contest between these two players, Hazrat Luqman and Zohaib Khan. It's always good to see the best of their abilities coming out to play at the center stage.
Just 5 runs so far. The first 4 deliveries. Slower in pace and not time down the ground from Ahmed Tariq. Another single. This is good stuff coming in from Hazrat.
The partnership has been good so far after the departure of Alishan Sharf, who tried to play across the line, was castled by Zohair Iqbal. 10 of 7 for Zohaib, 20 of 8 for Ahmed Tariq.
Slow back of her length delivery, and Lukman is after it. That is good running. Smart play there from these two. Running hard between the wickets. Couple to end the third over. 33 for 1 after 3.
Madhav. Yeah. Okay, Ali.
Bowling change right arm over.
Gatin Wadwa has been introduced into the attack from the Bukhatir end. A very good spinner is bowling into Ahmed Tariq, where the on-field is the bigger boundary. Goes straight down the ground. Opportunity, no. Falls short of the fielder. Shahdad on that occasion. It'll just be a single.
Well, they just need to be in that position where they could anticipate and be in that walking sort of start. Those fielders in the deep. They got to anticipate something and quick enough to make that ground and take it on the full. That was a half a chance.
Another good delivery. This time finding the fielder in the deep. Zawar Farid will clean it up. It'll just be a couple of runs. Talking about what you've mentioned, Asghar Khan, it's those half chances that have to be converted to stay in this game and take those opportunities, convert them into wickets.
Absolutely. He was looking to hit it all the way inside half of the bat from Zohaib, who's eyeing that mid-wicket boundary from this end. Oh, he's gone right through, and Furqan Khalil makes a fumble. That was so close.
This is brilliant from the youngster Gatin. Just right on the money on that occasion. I reckon it kept a bit low, Asghar Khan.
That was the arm ball. He's not a big spinner of the ball, in terms of side spin. So Zohaib has got to be mindful of playing him with a much straighter bat because he's not really slowing it up here. He's bowling quicker through the air. Oh, he's gone right through. And Furkan Khalil fancies his chances. And the umpire he's not gone upstairs with that one. That was a stumping shout.
I think he knew he was very much inside the crease, and absolutely right decision made not to send it upstairs.
Yeah, good call. 36 for 1, 2 in 2. Beaten him on the inside half of the bat. Oh, that is struck brilliantly through the offside. Picks up the man.
Quick change, boys, quick change.
Good over from Gatin. He needs to finish it off well. It's Ahmed Tariq who will face the tunes of Gatin. They have played a lot of cricket against each other.
He'll be looking to hit him straight or over covers. Mind you, there's a man at extra cover who's quite straight. Well, he's gone through the onside. And fumble from Musad Amin. What's happening there? Little too sloppy in the field. End of 4 overs, 39 for 1.
Abdul Ghaffar has been given the responsibility to come and bowl out over number 5. Coming in from the Sharjah Cricket Academy, and 7 wickets for him out of 10 matches, an economy of 9. This over is going to be crucial, Asghar Khan. In pursuit of 107, the 39 for 1 after 4 overs. Goes big, downtown opportunity straight into the hands of Haider Wasisha. What a start.
You said this over is going to be crucial. And it proved to be a massive breakthrough. First ball was the off-cutter. Slow ball from Ghaffar, and we have seen on this pitch, it's not easy to hit those slow deliveries. Nicely taken, and the big fast bowler picks up an important wicket. That's the end of Zohaib, who was looking good. Emirates Blues, they lose another wicket. Disappointing. Zohaib walking back. He's got another start. Couldn't quite kick on. They lost an important wicket, and that brings Kamran Atta to the centre. Quality player, would like to get the job done.
Oh, absolutely. Beautiful delivery, right on the money. Low full toss between the middle and leg. It'll just be a single. Well, what Emirates Reds can do at this stage of the tournament, Asghar Khan. Let's have a look at that last wicket. It was hit with some force, just didn't get quite right of the middle of the bat, and Haider Wasisha has got safe pair of hands, picks up a catch quite comfortably.
And his expression suggests he's suggesting to his teammates, what's the fuss about this catching? That was a simple take. Made it look easy. 2 is the call. And they're coming back for the second.
भागने दो 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 भागने दो जरा शाबाश
Furkan Khalil, very vocal behind the stumps.
भाई गुड चेक गुड
It's good running between the wickets. After that wicket, yeah. The moment it hit the willow, the call was for two, and it's quite comfortably taken by the both batters, Kamran Atta and Ahmed Tariq. So far, so good for Abdul Ghaffar.
Oh, goes wide of off stump. Asking the question. I don't think so. There was any bat involved. Furkan Khalil is always full of energy.
Oh, he's absolutely is. It's a beautiful delivery within the tram line, away from the batter, and I reckon they would opt for the power play in the next over. Stump Mike gives us a lot of information. Ahmed Khwaja.
Offside off stump. Flayed away in the gap for four.
Glorious shot from Ahmed Tariq, and it's a treat to watch. Let's have a look at that. Beautiful, full phase of the bat going till the end. And he's made it look so easy, Asghar Khan.
Yeah. He made it look ridiculously easy, but believe me, it's not easy. You have to face thousands and thousands of balls behind the scenes in those nets, creaming them, getting your technique right before you get one right in the center of your willow. Nicely struck. And they're coming back for the second. They are caught napping there. A little too sloppy in the field as Ahmed Tariq pounces on that opportunity and come back for the second. 48 for 2 after 5 overs.
हाँ फुर्जी और प्ले
मेरा मिड विकेट स्क्वायर लेग आओ स्क्वायर लेग ऊपर आ जाना दवार में एक्स्ट्रा कवर
लेग साइड
ठीक है उधर आ जा ठीक है ज़ेरा गफार भी थोड़ा बाहर रहना दवार में जल्दी आ जाओ मादर थोड़ा खुलो
Halfway into the second inning, and the signal coming in for the floating power play. 48 for the loss of 2.
बस बस
This game is evenly balanced here. It's Usaid going for 14 in the first over. Goes big. No chance for the fielder at long on. And the right time to introduce my co-commentator, Ovesali, joins me in the comm box.
Well, thank you very much, Mudassir. That was literally bludgeoned out of the park. And I think it's a very good move to be taking the floating power play right away because Ahmed Tariq, he's playing so well, the set batter. And Kamal Atta, we know the power of this man. And so far, on the very first ball, he has taken him downtown for a huge maximum.
And a brave move to get that off-break bowler to bowl that floating power play
no run
using the wrist. What are your thoughts on getting Usaid to bowl that floating power play?
If I was the captain, Mudassir, I would have never given it to Said because a spinner bowling in the floating power play, and that too against Kamran Atta, who fancies playing against spin, and also to set batter Ahmed Tariq, I don't really think that was the best decision, but let's see if it pays off in their favour.
एक ही है वसी आ जाना
One is a hard hitter, the other batter is a technically very sound. This is a very important over in the context of this game.
Well, talking about Team Emirates Reds, I think they just need to have belief in themselves because we saw what happened last night. Emirates Reds winning that game by 1 run. They defended 74 runs, mind you. Brilliant. Also at this stage, Emirates Reds, but 48 for the loss of 2. Comes down track, and he has literally clobbered this out of the park. Another maximum.
They made a big mistake for Khan Khalil, giving that ball to the off-break bowler. So not a good move. And advantage taken by Kamran Atta. He is enjoying his stint out there in the middle. He is taking the off-break bowler out of the park. A good use of the feet, trying to go straight. The equation Coming down to 45 needed of 26 balls. Needed a direct hit. He missed those stumps by millimeters. And he was the fielder who got the run out yesterday against Ajman Usaid. Nakam runs, survives.
Oh, it was a goner there. Direct hit was required. And this would have been a big moment in the game. This partnership is looking very threatening already. A lot of runs in this over. Shuffles across the stumps. And Abdul Ghaffar. He's a tall man, but he's done well to stop that delivery. Nonetheless, a very handy over for Team Emirates Blues. It's 6 gone. 64 for 2.
They have lost Ali Shan without troubling the scorers. The likes of Zohaib, he struggled with the bat. But the young lad Ahmed Tariq was having a couple of off games with the bat. Now looking good, 33 of 16. Kamranatha, he's in no mood to spare the bowlers here tonight. 15 of just 5, just one extra. 43 needed in the last 4. The previous over going for 16 runs.
Yeah, it was a very surprising decision by the captain to be opting to bring a spinner where you had Lukman having one more over. Quite strange. Short delivery and missing onto that one. He's given us a wide, so not the best of starts in this over. Yeah, and also talking about this man, Hazrat Lukman Mudassir, he was absolutely phenomenal even in the last game where he was very economical, picked up a few wickets as well. And you have not to opted to bring that man in the floating power play. What do you have to say about that?
These are the little moments where the game can turn in the favor of your opposition, and he made a mistake. Now a lot depends on this man, Hazrat Lukman. He needs to get better of these batters.
Goes hard. It's in the air and taken. Shadad is taking a clean catch in the end, and Lukman once again getting into the act and has picked up a very important wicket of the set batter Ahmed Tariq.
At the right time, getting better of Ahmed Tariq, the young boy who was looking good until this happened, trying to take on Hazrat Lukman. Safe hands. Shadad enjoyed that catch. A good cameo from Ahmed Tariq comes to an end. 33 of 17 balls with the help of 5 fours. Is 65 for the loss of 3. And walks in the big man, Ghulam Murtaza. 6 innings, 150 strike rate, 38 best. And 2 dangerous batters out there in the middle, but they are up against the informed bowler, Hazrat Lukman, on the back foot of the mark with that single.
Yeah, not the best of games for Ghulam Murtaza in the previous encounter. Well, that's the last wicket. Good delivery. You can see just taking off the pace, and that's where completely deceiving the batter Ahmed Tariq and finding the fielder. Yeah, talking about Ghulam Murtaza, he was out on a golden duck in the previous encounter where Siam cleaned him up with that excellent in-swinging delivery. Beautifully done once again. And I think this is where now Emirates Reds, they'll have to ensure that they keep on picking up wickets. That's the only way. Containing is going to be very difficult.
Oh, indeed, and I think that is what has been said to Lukman. But also, Blues, they need to make sure not to lose any wicket at this stage, especially in this over. A tight over in progress from Lukman.
Short delivery, trying to cut that hard, but another dot. You can now sense that Emirates Reds have that belief that they can clinch another victory. Winning that previous encounter, they were the party spoilers when they beat Team Ajman. And now, I think even this game will certainly go down right till that last delivery, Mudassir.
Oh, one good win can do wonders. We are seeing they are growing in confidence here, Reds. A wild swing, extra pace, some bounce, nowhere near the ball.
Yeah, that just sums up the story for Ghulam Murtaza. He hasn't had the best of tournaments so far. Hasn't been scoring runs, and there you go once again. No feet movement. You can see that front foot planted onto the surface, not coming onto the line of the delivery, just trying to smash it out of the park. And it's not that kind of a wicket where you can just close your eyes and swing the bat hard. Not against Lukman. Slashed away towards cover region. It's going towards the boundary and spoiling the figures and the over of Lukman by getting an important boundary to close out the over.
What an over at the right time, getting a boundary. It wasn't a bad delivery, but good shot and a poor effort coming from the fielder. Coming a couple of yards. Zohar Iqbal should have stopped that, needed some extra effort. It's 71 for the loss of 3 at the end of over number 7.
Well, I think this is a very good move. Good captaincy by bringing in Abdul Ghaffar at this stage of the game. You don't want to be holding him for too long, because I think if he bowls one good over from here onwards, it's going to be very difficult to chase down these runs.
Absolutely. They need at least 1 or 2 wickets in this over, because you cannot expect going to the final 2 and even 30 needed. The likes of Kamran and Ghulam out there in the middle. It will be tough for the other bowlers. His experienced Abdul Ghaffar. And so 16 of 6 deliveries. Ghulam got a boundary in the previous over. What a match we are witnessing here. It's a regulation field here for the right-handed batter. Change of pace. Goes over the point fielder. Is there a protection? No chance. Oh, what an effort. Brilliantly done by Zawar Farid. The veteran putting that extra effort, saving some runs.
Well, Zawar Farid hasn't had the best of outings with the bat or with the ball. But mind you, he's an absolute live wire in the field, and certainly he saved a few runs for his side. Look at this effort. 100% commitment and extremely well done in the end. Zawar Farid, one of the gun fielders, has done well.
You need to learn from the senior players. Poor delivery, offering that pace and width, and there you go, Kamranatha into the stands, a maximum.
Well, this is a rare bad delivery from Abdul Ghaffar. He was so consistent and disciplined, and all of a sudden, I think he was just trying to confuse and bamboozle the batter by putting a sharp, short bouncer. In the end, it turned out to be a short delivery with offered, and look at that power and the connection. Kamran has gotten 6 very, very important runs, and now Emirates Blues, they will think they have a real chance to win this game.
Should be simple for Abdul Ghaffar. Come around the wicket, come into the right-handed batter, because those are the long boundaries. Now the required run rate is 10.50. The current run rate almost nearing that 11 runs mark here. 79 with that maximum. Where are those cutters and variations from Abdul Ghaffar?
Yeah, it's getting tighter and tighter. 28 runs needed in the last 16 deliveries, and I think it could be anybody's game from here onwards. It's just that it's going to be a game of nerves. The team which is going to hold nerves will definitely win this game.
The senior umpire is Akbar Ali helping Botha and Alex with the new balls here. In fact, used balls, because we are into this 8th over. What a counter attack we are seeing from Kamranatha. Now there's a change in the ball. Can it work in favor of the bowling side?
Yeah, you would always want Kamran Atta to be in your side when you're playing the shortest format, but he's a genuine power striker of the ball. And look what he's done. 24 in just 8 deliveries. You need to get rid of him. Otherwise, he's going to finish this game in the penultimate over. Cut away nicely. It's into the gap. And it's gone towards the boundary. That is an outrageous shot from Kamran Atta. How well has he timed that?
He's going bonkers here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. The little master. Ordinary stuff from Abdul Ghaffar, knowing that it's a shorter boundary, big gaps. No chance for Zawar Farid. So runs are coming thick and fast so far. He has got 12 runs in this over.
Well, Mudassir, I think that was an extraordinary shot. It was too close to cut, and you need to have really good eye to be playing that shot. As the field set up, still having the third and fine in the circle, and a packed leg side field. Driven beautifully, excellent cricketing stroke, and this is where Kamran Atta is bringing the game awareness into play. Not trying to hit each and every ball out of the park, waiting for the bad and loose deliveries.
Absolutely, and all the runs he has got in this innings, he played the merit of the ball. Got better of Usaid in the previous over, couple of maximums, and in this over he's not afraid to take someone like Abdul Ghaffar. So 13 runs, the equation coming down to 23 of 14 balls.
Wavered towards the leg side for only a single. So if you can close out this over well, Abdul Ghaffar, by giving maybe just one run, that will be like 21 runs in the last couple of overs. And things will get very interesting. Yeah, talking about this man on your screen, Kamran Atta, every shot he's played has been a lesson of precision. Tremendous batter. And once again, he's on the verge, on the brink, to be taking his team over the line.
7 wickets in hand. Faced 10 deliveries for his 29. He needs to get a wicket here. Inside out, goes over the extra cover. One bounce, 4 runs. Extraordinary piece of batting display here from Kamran Atta. Plenty of runs from the second over of Abdul Ghaffar.
Well, this is a problem. Abdul Ghaffar just marginally missing his length, and in the end, it turned out to be a half volley. And you can't be bowling him there, Kamran Atta. He is batting on a different planet. Look at that. Extraordinary batting, inside out. One of the toughest shots to execute. And how easy has he made it look like Kamran. Getting a boundary to close out the over. It's 89 for 3 after 8.
Last over going for 18 runs. Now things are in control for Blues thanks to Kamran, and in comes Zohair Iqbal to bowl that 9th over. 18 needed in the last 2 overs. While going for that run. Things are not working in favor of the bowling side. The keeper should have given the ball to the bowler. Instead of that, going for the direct hit. Lightning quick between the wickets, Kamran Atta.
Yeah, excellent camaraderie between these two in the middle. Good communication. And look at that. It was Kamran Atta who wanted a single. Ghulam Murtaza, I don't know what he was up to. But then again, a brain fade by the keeper, throwing it at the wrong end. Now, talking about Emirates Blues, Mudassir, all they have to do is not press that panic button. Remember what happened last night against Abu Dhabi? 68 for no loss. And in the end, they went to lose that game.
Full toss. He was in an awkward position. Thinking of the second. No chance. Rightly said. Now, as a batter, all you need to do is just wait for that loosener here to get some runs. Ghulam Murtaza, the same time, he needs to make sure to rotate the strike, not to go for those big glory shots.
Well, can Zohair Iqbal do a Siam Khan? That man was very impressive and was all over Team MS Blues. Still 16 more needed. Desperate need of a wicket. Full toss, heaved away towards deep square leg, put down, and also to add insult to injury, it's gone towards the boundary.
Traveling like a bullet towards the deep square leg region. An ordinary delivery, asking for punishment. What an effort coming from the youngster. Just could not manage to hold on to it. Dejected, but full marks to Madhav Manoj. What an effort.
Yeah, by far, he's one of their best fielders in the side. But then again, these are the little moments of the game where you need to cash on and hold on to these kind of tough catches. Yeah, it's quite simple now. Just 12 rounds needed. Oh, very, very close to that off stick. Ghulam Murtaza, you can see the frustration. He's absolutely agitated and frustrated. You can see him nodding his head.
There was an opportunity to go big. But where are the variations? As a bowler, especially in the shorter format, you need to have those variations here.
Such a tall fellow, Ghulam Murtaza. He's a big unit. Very, very strong striker of the ball. Pulls it away towards mid wicket, and I don't think so. That was a catch. Zawar Farid seemed like he was in two minds to whether to go for that catch or save the boundary. I think he's done well in the end, Mudassir.
He could have easily gave away those runs if he would have gone for that catch, but that experience of Zawar Farid caught in two minds, but the end, a good job done by Zawar Farid. An awkward bounce, a brilliant job done by Zawar.
It's a big ball coming. Kamran will want to smash this out of the park. Chipped in the air, not in control, and very, very lucky. And in the end, they have managed to come back for a second. So we are going into the last over. And it's going to be 9 needed in 6 balls. 9 gone. 98 for 3.
Another last over thriller here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Blues versus Reds. What a game we are witnessing. It was a brilliant comeback after going for that boundary in the previous over. Zohair Iqbal. Now 9 needed of last 6. Is it Wadwa? Get in. Will be bowling that final over. So Furqan Khalil coming out with a surprise move here. He bowled quite well. He can be the hero for Reds.
And I think it's a bit too much to ask from this youngster. Gaten Wadwa has been thrown the last over. 9 needed. Can Gaten Wadwa be the hero for his side and clinch a victory? It's going to be exciting because Ghulam Murtaza surely is going to take him down on the very first ball.
In the slot, goes straight over the bowler. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 4 runs. What a start to the over. A clean hit this time from Murtaza.
Yeah, not the best of deliveries. Gaten bowling way too full on Ghulam Murtaza. That's a very good shot. Playing it down the ground into that V region, straight as an arrow. And now the equation looks much simpler. It's run a ball.
They gave plenty of opportunities to the batting side to make a comeback into this game, and they're enjoying their outing. Looking dangerous is Ghulam Murtaza. Now it's run a ball from here for Blues. And he strikes. Brave enough. A bit fuller, losing the shape. He strikes for his team.
Hold on, folks. We might just have a twist in the tail. We have seen funnier things happen in this tournament. Gaten Wadwa, after he was smashed for a boundary. Look at this delivery. Getting rip and hint of turn as well. Keeping low and has picked up a big scalp. Ghulam Murtaza, look at that celebration. The youngster has disengaged this partnership. Ghulam Murtaza will have to go back after scoring 14 valuable runs for his side. It's 102 for 4.
Still in the hunt, Reds. So are Blues. Walks in Shakib Ahmed. 33 best. It's a shorter boundary for the left-hand batter. And an off-break bowler, you need to be very smart.
I think Gattin won't mind this, seeing a left-handed batter sent, because Gattin, he is a right-arm off-break bowler. He's going to take the ball away from the left-hander. Oh, beautifully bowled. Loud appeal given. Gattin Wadwa, what are you doing, my friend? He has picked up two very important wickets, and all of a sudden now Emirates Reds are right back in this game.
Number 79 doing wonders for Reds. It's Gattin Wadwa. In comes Shakib, and look at the brilliant delivery. Smart thinking coming around the wicket, bowling in line and caught in two minds. A brilliant decision from Alex. So back-to-back wickets going down. The hopes are alive for Emirates Red. Shakib Ahmed, without troubling the scorers, back in the hut. Still 5 needed. The last 3 balls is 102 for the loss of 5.
Well, Nasir Faraz, remember, he was the man who was facing the hat-trick delivery. And he did get out and gave a hat-trick to the opponents. Nasir Faraz, don't do that again. This man is on a hat-trick. Gattin Wadwa, can he be the hero of the night? And all of a sudden now, Emirates Blues have just pressed the panic button. Hat-trick delivery. Oh, that has been helped away towards deep square leg. It's a boundary. Gattin, I think he just got a little carried away. Mudassir was trying to fire onto the stumps, but marginally missing his line.
Oh, what a start for Faraz. Easy picking, using those wrists and keeping it away from the deep square leg fielder. The scores are level here. 2 balls, just 1 needed. 8 conceded, 2 boundaries, couple of wickets. Now he needs to strike here, but looking confident is Nasir Faraz.
Right then you can see now they have asked the fielders to come in the circle. Look at that. It's a very tight field setup. And only one fielder down in the deep mid wicket. Drills it towards cover region. That's it. It's Nasir Faraz, the hero of this game. And what a thriller have we witnessed. It went down right into the last over. But hats off to both the teams. We have seen a magnificent game of cricket, Mudassir.
And this is the beauty of this game. Nasir Faraz winning the game for his team with back-to-back boundaries. And Kamran Atta made sure he stays till the end. But a close encounter. Emirates Blues getting better of Emirates Red here. I believe it's all over for Emirates Red in this tournament. They did a pretty good job and brave enough Gattin bowling that final over. But what a knock from Kamran Atta. And good to see Nasir Faraz getting those back-to-back boundaries for his team.
Yeah, such is the class of that man. Ali Shan Sharfu, well, missing out, not scoring runs tonight. But then again, I think they will be very happy with the effort of the boys in the middle. Nasir Faraz came in at a very pressure situation where Gattin, he was on the verge of picking up a hat-trick. Handshakes all around, smiling faces. Kamran Atta leading from the front.
Every decision matters, and that over I still feel Usaid bowling that floating power play. And the momentum got shifted in favour of the batting side. The Blues came out to chase 106, and Ali Shan was back in the hut without troubling the scorers. The likes of Zoeb, he struggled, but good to see Ahmed and Kamran getting those quick runs and got some support from Ghulam. And it was a Nasir Faraz back-to-back boundaries winning the game for Blues in 9.5 overs.
Yeah, it was a very good game. Went down into that last over. Hazrat Luqman, I think he bowled his heart out. Picked up a few wickets for his side. Abdul Ghaffar was slightly expensive in the second over he bowled. And then again, you can see Zohair Iqbal once again economical. Picked up a wicket. Usaid Amin, yeah, bowling that floating power play over. And he was taken to cleaners. You can see Gattin Wadwa picking up those 2 wickets in the last over. Abdul Ghaffar slightly expensive, but then the pick of the bowlers was Hazrat Luqman, very economical. Picked up a wicket and gave just 15 runs, and only 4 extras is what they offered.
What a game we have witnessed. And let's see the highlights of the second innings. They have got the early breakthrough, getting better of Alishan Sharfu. It was Zohair Iqbal. And then came in Zohaib and Ahmed. They stitched a partnership. Both were after the bowlers. Brilliant, clean hitting we have witnessed from the left and right hand batter before he fall at that long off. Then came in Hussein going for plenty of runs. That was the over which turned the tide in favour of the batting side. Though they have lost a couple of wickets in that process, Luqman bowled quite well, but yet again Abdul Ghaffar just leaking runs. 18 runs from that 9th over. Then get in what an over. Started with a boundary, then back-to-back wickets. Then back-to-back boundaries to finish the business here. So Emirates Blues winning this game by 5 wickets in hand. The hard luck for Emirates Red. They tried their best. And let's see the match summary. Winning the toss and opting to bat first, they had the total to defend. They posted 106 for the loss of 4. The likes of Captain Furqan Khalil, a brilliant 60 of 31. Madhav Manoj and Syed Haider Shah getting some runs. It was Abdullah Shan Chaudhry, the young boy, getting a wicket. So was Shakib Ahmed and Mohsin Mohammad. When the chase started, they had their own problem, losing Alishan Sharfu quite early. But Ahmed Tariq and Kamran Atta comes to the rescue for Blues. Kamran Atta remained unbeaten on 36, a valuable 33 from Ahmed Tariq. Zoeb also chipped in with 15 runs. Gatin Wadwa was a pick of the bowlers, couple of wickets, but clearly it wasn't enough tonight. Blues winning this game by 5 wickets. And let's head down to the sidelines for the post-match presentation. Over to you, Rizwanur Rahman.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of the 7 Districts Presents Emirates D10, powered by Fancode. In match number 34, it was Emirates Reds who took on Emirates Blues. Winning the toss, opting to bat first, Emirates Reds scored 106 in their allotted 10 overs. And in response, it was 110 for 5 in 9.5 overs. There were a few notable performances from the batters of Emirates Blues, but it was Kamran Hatta who stood out. He scored 36 of 13 runs. I would now like to request our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar, to hand over the Player of the Match award to Mr. Kamran Hatta for his beautiful knock of 36 of 13. कमरान बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो. यूजुअली आप ऊपर खेलते हो, आज एक फिनिशर का रोल आपने अदा किया है.
सबसे पहले तो मैं अल्लाह का लाख लाख शुक्र अदा करूंगा क्योंकि काफ़ी टाइम से मेरे रन्स नहीं आ रहे थे, जो कि मेरी टीम थोड़ा नीचे जा रही थी. तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अल्लाह का लाख लाख शुक्र है, पॉजिटिव खेले हैं तो आगे के मैचेस के लिए कॉन्फिडेंस आएगा.
आपके और मैचेस भी आगे काफ़ी अच्छे. आई वुड लाइक टू विश यू ऑल द गुड लक फॉर द अपकमिंग मैचेस.
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू.
वेल, दैट वाज Kamran Atta, द प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच for today. Don't go anywhere, we've got matches lined up for you.